Some business partner will ruin your reputation just like they did to this guy. It's not everyone you do business with you can trust totally, especially if you do real estate in Abuja. Listen to this. His name is Maja Autos, and at one time he did business with a lady called Aisha. She sold 2 cars for him and then they developed a business relationship. Everything was going well until this year 2025 in January. Aisha saw that Maja Autos was now into real estate, and so she contacted him saying she wanted to rent an apartment. He said he was not into renting but just selling. She persuaded him to please check around because if you're in the business, you should know other people that do other parts of the business. She gave him specifications. She wanted a newly built house and a 2-bedroom in Asokoro or Gusape area. Out of that respect for the business they've had before, he decided to go into it. He called a couple of his friends and finally found one in Gusape area. It was a 3-bedroom house in an estate with 2 bedrooms as boys' quarters. Aisha was glad and wanted to visit the place. He tried to connect Aisha to this agent, but Aisha said no. She wanted to visit the place with he himself present. So he agreed. The friend came to his office, Aisha came to his office, they all drove to the site. When they got there, Aisha was pleased with everything she was seeing, and then she said okay, she would get back to them. Maja Autos went back to his office and was just chilling, only to get a call later in the evening that she was going to come to his office and give him a feedback. When she got there, she came without her car, and after speaking for a while, she said she wanted to go somewhere very urgently and her friend has already taken her own car out. Can he lend her his own car? Because of this same working relationship, he said yes. She went out and he didn't really ask where she had went. Apparently, Aisha went back to that same building. She gave the gateman a 300,000 naira tip, telling her that she was going to bring some people and the gateman should pretend as though she owned the place. Unknown to Maga Autos, within that 5 hours they were apart between the morning and evening when she came, she had already forged all the papers that she needed to sell the apartment. She got buyers and told them it was a distress sale. She wanted to sell and run out of the country very quickly. That same night, the buyers got there and they were inspecting. Everything was going well for Aisha. Apparently, the actual owner of the house lives in that same estate. He saw the lights on, so he went to go and check what's happening here. Why are you guys in my house? One of the buyers said, your house? I'm here to buy this house. The man was confused. He called the estate security and told them to lock the entire estate and nobody should move out of that place. The man called the authorities. They picked the buyer, picked Aisha, and went to an undisclosed government parastatal. Immediately they called the agent and the agent gave the statement. The agent also called Maga Autos and told him this is what is happening, there's serious trouble. Maga Autos went to go and look for someone who could speak for him that knows his integrity in business, and they all went to this government parastatal. When he got there, he was immediately accused of being the one that forged the papers and tried to sell the house, but he said no. He gave his statement, they listened to him. Aisha could not even talk all of this period. So that was how God saved this guy and his business from the hands of this wicked business associate. What do you think would have happened if he did not have someone that could speak for him and vouch for his integrity?